Hey, Gmax here. So, you want to grind for MUT Master, but you don't know how to do it. Well, there was a really good guide put out by somebody on Reddit. I'm going to go through and give my thoughts. But first, a word from our sponsor. Rock Bottom Coins is the #1 place to get your Madden 21 coins. If you make coins for my videos, sell them to Rock Bottom. If you're buying, use my code GUTBOX for 10% off. Alright, here we go. So, MUT Master leveling. There are a few things you need to do. Of course, MUT Master progression here. Win 3 multiplayer wins in anything head-to-head season. If you don't have a good head-to-head team, just do a MUT draft, MUT rank draft. Because, you just pay the entry fee, then you have an even team, and you kind of grind out a few wins. Even if you lose your first few, your matchups will be a little bit easier. The MUT draft, method that we've been talking about, and it also applies to seasons, is you lose your first 5 to get your elo as low as possible, and then you'll face much easier competition going forward. 100 stars and challenges, pretty straightforward. Just do some solos. 100 wins with an 82 overall team, which is accomplished by doing a bunch of solos. 15 daily objective lists. I feel like most people know what they are, but for those who might not know what they are, you go to MUT Dedication, do your daily mission here. So you got to win 2 games. You can kick a field goal or return a kick for that Jack Youngblood, the 3rd solo in Jack Youngblood's thing in the NFL Epics to win 2 games in a row. You don't even have to touch your joystick for that one. Purchase a pack, that 500, get a gold, get a player pack, easily knock that out. All right, back to MUT Master. MUT Master progression. Keep that up. 1,500 team tackles, 4,000 team tackles, 50,000 passing yards, 600 passing TDs, 15,000 rushing yards, 300 rushing TDs, 400 sacks, 250 forced fumbles. Now, this 400 sacks, I feel like might be a little easier than the forced fumbles, but I'll show you how to get them both here. Well, at least the Reddit post, which we'll talk about. And I want to give credit, shout out to Chemside here for this post. Currently have Sam Mills at 91 overall. Now, remember, the game just came out. I mean, the official launch is tonight. So, I went from 81 to 91 in just over a day. A day. Listed below will show what I did to level up. Run all solos on 1 star to make it easiest, right? That's on generally the rookie difficulty. All right. Rushing yards, TDs. Rivals, quarterfinals, challengers, 5. I ran the Titans playbook for Wildcat Power. Wildcat was a cheese last year. Looks like it's a cheese again this year. Any fast halfback, I'd say, above 87 speed should be fine. I personally ran with Warwick Dunn. Now, Warwick Dunn's kind of expensive. You can use the 84 team builder, Cam Akers. He has 88 speed, a great running back. I'll show it to you. A lot of people might not know how to get playbooks, too, so I guess this is kind of like a good way of showing that. Just go to the store. You gotta have 150 training, which is, got by quick selling players. You go to the training. You go to the base offensive fantasy player pack. So you go to that one. And then the solo he went to, I'll just show it to you guys so you don't have to rely on that. Rivals, quarterfinals. All right, once it loads up. Luckily, we got that patch yesterday, which sped this up a little bit. Quarterfinals, challengers. And then challengers 5. Here it is. It says gain 50 yards on Ertz and his boy. So all you do is gain 50 yards this drive. Run it on rookie. Run the Wildcat. I mean, you can find your own other runs if you would like them more. Counters are pretty good in this game this year. Powers, tosses are okay also. So there it is. Wildcat for the rushing yards. Spam this over and over. Get touchdowns too. Remember, there's a rushing touchdown component to this. All right, next up, passing yards, TD. He said same as above. So that same challenge. Let me go back to it. But he ran a 5-wide vert shotgun play. Get the fastest receivers you can afford. I personally did it with Roddy White, Julio, Andre Johnson. Now, there's a lot of good, cheap, fast players like John Ross, Marquise Brown are both gold cards that have 89 speed. Those are both good ones that you can get. Otherwise, any 4-vert play will really work here. I'm a kind of a fan of. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I can show it to you here in the menu. Maybe I'll go to huddle.gg to show it to you. But huddle.gg, you can go to the playbooks. But you can go. If I'm just in my Pats playbook, if I go to here, Patriots, and this is my main playbook, I can find it. If you're going to buy Titans, I can show you play in there too. But Patriots, I kind of like trip sets for 4 verticals. But this is the wrong trips that I wanted to go to. Trips, tight end, flex. Not a bad idea to use PA crossers. Verticals are solid, like I said. Otherwise, screens work. I was over there off the screen. But let me go to the Titans playbook. If you can get the Titans for the Wildcat, Let's see if they have trips tight end offset. They got 4 verticals. X under is okay. PA crossers with the post patterns are solid. But I was looking for the fake screen wheel play. Trey Y flex. Do they have fake screen wheel here? I thought Titans had fake screen wheel last year. Was that 2 years ago? Trey open. Looks like it's just 4 verticals for us though. Yeah, 4 verticals should work. Not that 4 verticals. I don't like that one as much. He used empty bunch well, not empty bunch. He used empty base flex 4 verticals play. Is what he said. But like I said, any 4 verticals will work. Dang, that's too bad. I should really try and find one of those because yeah, that's a solid, cover 2, cover 3 kind of stuff. Well, I don't know if it beats cover 3 that much. Like what's nice about 4 verticals, against cover 3 you hit the slot on the seam. Cover 2 you can kind of pass through this inside. This one, if they're like in man coverage, this route gets open or this route gets open. So like there's a few things. Also cover 2, this one gets open against the sideline a lot that you can kind of fit in there. So fade smash is not bad though. Fade smash might be a good cover 2 beater. That's kind of like the old fake screen wheel, but it's not as good. Tight ends on corner routes are nice. So those are good passing plays to grind level master. Same challenge as above. The Rivals quarterfinals challenger 5 for the one that I showed earlier. Sacks and fumbles. Team affinity, team builder, Lions. All right, let me show that in game. Sacks and fumbles challenger. He went to team affinity. And you guys have seen my leveling one. My level rewards one. I went to NFL Epics. I just want to show that again. Jack Youngblood, 3rd solo is the best leveling one right here. You don't even have to touch the kickoff. Just FYI. This one, team affinity, team builder, and Lions. All right, Lions, first one. Give the other team the ball as much as possible because you got to win a whole game, right? Do it on 0 difficulty. I also, if you're going to run a lot of fumbles, it's not a bad idea if you kick the ball off to them to try and hit stick them on the kickoff, right? Kick it short to a fullback and hit stick them with a high hit power guy. Put like a really high hit power safety as your strong safety 2 or free safety 2. I think it's free safety 2 if you kick it to the right, and then your linebackers if you kick it to the left. But so kick it to the right. Try and hit stick him, get a fumble that way. Last year, there was a limit on the amount of fumbles you could get per game. I think it was around like 15 to 18. I don't know if they had that limit again this year, but just be aware of it. So if you get like 60 fumbles in a game and you don't get credit for them, that's why EA put a limit on the number of fumbles you can get per game. But give the other team as much as possible to get the fumbles. Go into punt return and find the play 8-up safe man. User the edge rusher. For him was a Dalius Thomas. Dalius Thomas is pretty fast. I think it's like 84 speed. You'll sack the quarterback cause a fumble 90% of the time. So that's great for fumbles and sacks for those who need to work those two. All right, let me go back. I'll show you fumbles and sacks and the rest of the MUT Master list. So yeah, he got up to 91 in 1 day doing that stuff. So it is a grind. He probably put in, quite a lot of hours just for this. So it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be kind of grindy. But you can watch watch my Twitch stream tonight. We're doing launch day content. Also during the day, I'll be streaming twitch.tv/GutFox for that. You can watch Netflix. But yeah, tackles will come along with a lot of it. Tackles are going to be hard to grind, but basically, give them the ball and tackle them. It's hard to kind of grind that one. 4,000 tackles, that seems crazy. 50,000 passes, yeah. So the rest of it we went through. Forced fumbles, sacks. All right. This one down here, I don't understand it. I've done all this stuff. Why haven't I gotten 2 MUT Master Series 1 activities? Let's do this. 45 team sacks, 70 team sacks, 75 tackles with Sam Mills. So I just got to get a bunch of sacks. So you'll get this with the other sack MUT Master grind. If I have to just get 2 of these. So there it is. That's MUT Master grind. I hope this video helped you guys get through it. Again, shout out to Chemside for that one. But that's it for the video. Good luck on the grind. It is a little bit of one for a decent card. I wouldn't call him overpowered quite like previous MUT Masters, but he is very good and will lock down your middle linebacker spot for a long time. Let me know if you have any questions. See ya.